It's in your files, but even your ranks. Silence! Let's quickly, we'll march by column of divisions. Send the troop and march! To witness a drill display where we will demonstrate the weapons and equipment of soldiers of the Civil War period, which is the mid-17th century. So you can see the company marching under the field now, and you can immediately see there are two types of soldier. There are musketeers, who carry a musket, and pikemen who carry the pike. Before the drill, the troops are going to be blessed. Our host regiment today, the Marquess of Winchester's Regiment of Foote, are very unusual in Civil War terms in that they were a Catholic regiment. There were very few Catholic regiments in England at the time. The Marquess himself was Catholic and therefore recruited Catholics to his regiment. Him being probably the second wealthiest man in the country meant he could get away with an awful lot. The first thing we're going to show you are the musketeers. And we're going to get the musketeers to deploy themselves around the arena so you can get a closer look at these guys and the weapons. In a fully formed company, 2/3 of the men would be musketeers, 1/3 would be pikemen. This was a difficult number to achieve for many units. Most of the soldiers now facing you are carrying smoothbore, muzzle-loading, matchlock muskets, generally known as a gun. It's smoothbore. That means it has no rifling in the barrel. This means it is wildly inaccurate. A ball fired from one of these weapons will carry some 200 yards, but at that range you're just going to get a nasty bruise. Its effective range is 50 to 100 yards. At 50 yards, firing an 1.25 ounce ball of lead, it will take an arm off. So we're going through the loading process now. First of all, they have to open and clean the pan on the side of the gun. And then pour into the pan some priming powder, which is a slightly finer grain of gunpowder. You close the lid of the pan to stop the rain and wind getting in there. And make sure there's no powder left on top. The muskets cast around to the left-hand side so you can get at the pointy end. This being a muzzle-loading weapon, anything that comes out that end has to go down there. And a charge of powder is poured down the barrel, probably from one of the wooden bottles on their collar of bandoliers around the neck. That is followed by a ball of lead and a piece of wadding, usually a little bit of paper. And the whole lot is placed at the base of the barrel by using a scouring stick. Now the scouring stick is removed and returned to its holder. Very important you do this. It makes a very nice arrow if you leave it in there, but once you've fired it, you can't load the gun again. So the gun is now loaded.
Recover your muskets.
And you'll note that in their left hand, they have a piece of burning cord. This is match cord. It's a hemp cord which has been soaked in a saltpeter solution and dried out. It will burn with a constant hot coal. And this is what is used to ignite the powder. It's placed into an arm on the side of the gun called the serpent and tested to make sure it's going to drop to the right place.
Try your match. Guard and blow.
You see musket is blowing on the match all the time to make sure it's nice and hot.
Face to your right about.
Right, it's about to get noisy. Please do not put your fingers in your ear, rather cup your hands up your ear if you're worried about the sound.
Present. Give. Fire. Take down your feet.
So, that was loading and firing under instruction. The rules, the orders that are given in the drill books at the time. Clearly, you could not do that on the battlefield. It's just too long, it's too complicated, too many orders. And so, on the battlefield, all of those orders are reduced to one command.
Make ready.
So on the command of make ready, each musketeer is now loading in his own time.
Shoulder your keys and loading.
But the instruction from the sergeant is to shoulder the musket once it's loaded. This way he can tell when everybody is loaded. No.
Shoulder when ready.
20 to 30 seconds is what's required to load one of these weapons. In action, you're probably going to be fighting in large bodies and you'll be firing by rank, you're rotating round the body, so you don't have to rush to reload. You've got plenty of time. So the command, second command of make ready means to cock the match and check it.
Make ready!
So match cocked and ready.
Face your right about.
Again, we'll turn them around so they don't shoot you.
Ready? Ears covered.
Fire!
A nice crisp volley that time. Go down. So we're letting the musketeers return to their divisions, and we'll turn our attention now to the other arm of the infantry company, the pikemen. The pike, 16 feet long, made of ash tipped with steel, had been reintroduced into European warfare in the mid-15th century. It historically dates back to the time of Alexander the Great. It is primarily a defensive weapon. Its principal task of the pike division is to protect the musketeers from cavalry, from horsemen. The pike is a horse-killing weapon. So the ensign, the junior officer, is taking the pikemen through what are known as the postures of pike, the methods of fighting with this weapon. As you can see, it's big, it's clumsy, and it's awkward. So everybody needs to be doing the same thing at the same time. This means lots and lots of lovely drills.
Advance your pikes.
Generally speaking, the largest and strongest men in a company would become pikemen.
Order your pike.
Because of its antiquity, the pike was considered to be an honourable weapon. It was an honourable thing to trail the puissant pike.
Lay down your pike.
And therefore it was known as the queen of the battlefield.
Quit your
And the
pike.
pikemen are referred to as the gentlemen of the pike. The musket, on the other hand, is a tool. Gentlemen don't work, so they don't use tools. So musketeers are just musketeers.
Handle your pike.
So going through the full postures now, even from how you pick it up, to how you march around with it.
Shoulder your pike.
Whilst the pike is a defensive weapon, it was used in the assault during the English Civil War.
Trail your pike. Cheek your pike. Charge your pike. Advance your pike. Order your pike. Charge your pikes for force and draw your sword.
This is a particularly uncomfortable posture, charge the horse. It's in all the drill books from the period, but we do have an account from a senior officer who states that he never saw this used on the battlefield. The big problem is you cannot move while you're in this position.
Billy, sit still.
Advance your pike. Forge your pike.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the pikemen of
Advance your
the
pike.
infantry company.
No, not yet. We've got the gummers to go now. I think. See the free slimmer?
So now we're going to look at the drummers. They're a very important part of any infantry company. An infantry company would have had anywhere between 1 and 4 drummers with it. The drum is used to transmit orders on the battlefield, where it's very noisy and very frightening. So those were the 6 calls of war. Thank you very much, our drummers. Each of those drum beats would have been recognised by the soldiers, and they would know exactly what to do when they heard that beat. Drummers at the time were not drummer boys. They were seasoned NCOs. They were responsible for discipline within the company and also used to convey messages either between the commander and other senior commanders, or indeed between one army and its opponents. And so they were expected to be able to keep their eyes open to glean any intelligence they could while in an enemy's encampment.
Company will march by line of division, stand the troops and march!
Company now wheeling round its centre. This is a very difficult manoeuvre.
Muskets, go fire by rank, maintaining ground.
Now we're going to demonstrate how an attack would be made, or one of the methods of attacking.
Let me know.
Musketeers making ready again.
Whoa. What? All right.
They're now firing by rank. So the front rank is fired. Those firers now retire to the rear of the company to start the reload process. The next rank steps up. And by this method, you can keep fire on the enemy for a long time.
1 minute.
A full company of the period would have formed up 6 men deep, so 6 ranks, which gives you ample time to reload as you're rotating around the body. So having approached the enemy, providing harassing fire on him as you get nearer, once you get close enough to warrant an attack, the officer is now ordering his musketeers to prepare to fire by salvi. To give it its full name, this is Swedish salvi. It was introduced by the Swedes under Gustavus Adolphus, And this is a method by which you can fire all of your musketeers at once. You're throwing the maximum amount of lead at the enemy that you can. The issue is that once you've done this, all of your muskets are empty. And you are now committed to either assault or retire. So the salve hopefully will disrupt the enemy. And now the company will prepare to attack. The musketeers reverse their guns to use them as clubs. To a close of this display, before our soldiery leaves the field, we're going to want to thank you for watching us here this afternoon. We do that in our way, which is to give you a general salute. This is the salute, kind of salute that we've given to generals at the time.
One more, that's it, done now.
English Civil Society, well done! General, salute!
Ladies and gentlemen, men and women of the English Civil War Society. Once we've cleared the arena and checked that there's nothing dangerous lying around and we've got all our powder secured and everything, please feel free once again to talk to any of the soldiers. If you want to have a look and handle the weapons, we are more than happy to let you do that.
Forward shirt! Front and centre!
At 3 o'clock this afternoon, we will be performing a skirmish as the parliamentarian troops attempt to storm the castle. Attack it.
Attention company! Well, lots of Winchesters, I am very pleased to report the Marquess of Gunpowder, the father sheriff, for his exemplary service in the justice service to the residents.
Okay.
So very shortly our troops will be leaving the arena. Thank you very much for watching us here this afternoon. Please do talk to any of our members, ask them really, really awkward questions. We like to see them tested. And continue having a wonderful day in this lovely place. Thank you.